world, there are different places that are suffering from glaciers melting, and this affects hydropower. This is an important topic because if glaciers melt, that means that sea levels will rise, and this could cause floods, and eventually it could mean that there's no more drinking water for anyone. And so the purpose of my speech here is to tell you about the article that I found about why glaciers are melting and what some people are doing to help with hydropower. And I'll first discuss the article and give you a little summary of how and what is going on and what some people are doing to help this. So according to the New York Times on February 14th, 2018, a New York Times climate reporter, Ben C. Solomon, he traveled to Switzerland and to see how glaciers are melting and how it affects hydropower. And anyone that goes to Switzerland, there are a lot of people that want to go see the Trift Glacier Bridge. That is what a lot of people want to see. And before you get there, you go on a gondola ride to get there. And then once you get to the bridge, it's about 500 feet long and about 300 feet up in the air. And the view is really nice. But the glacier that is there, there's nothing really there. It's just pretty much a lake. And so when glaciers melt like that and leave lakes, it has a better chance of sea levels, they rise, and it could cause floods. And it affects hydropower because this means that water decreases and 16% of electricity is generated with flowing water. And what I think about this article, it's very important because it affects hydropower and plants because of glaciers melting. And people just don't realize that there are thousands of glaciers melting around the world, and most of them, they could cause floods and sea levels to rise if they just keep melting. And here's a couple things that the government is trying to do to prevent this. Some governments, they release water from dams to maintain the ecological health of a river, cuts into the hydropower.